In this video, I'm going to be building a lighthouse because I think they are pretty cool, and I'm taking you with me, whether you like it or not. Have you ever spent hours of your time building something in Minecraft, only to realize you absolutely hate it, so then you dedicate an entire weekend to destroying said build, but because your XP farm is slow, and you have like 3 essays due, it ends up taking the whole week, and by the time you do finish, you are absolutely covered, and I mean covered in cat hair because... Wait, where was I going with this? I mean, does that ever happen to you? Me neither. I would never do that. Anyways. Okay, before we begin, I do need to get some blocks first. Luckily, I have saved a bunch in these chests, but don't be fooled. It is a mess, so it's probably going to take me a little bit to find everything. That is, if I have everything, which I think I do. Someone explained to me how I only have 53 andesite in all of these chests. I think I am going to go insane. Okay, I got everything I had readily available in these chests, but I am still missing some stuff, so I will need to go and get them elsewhere. I wonder though, before I do that, I could build the island that it's gonna be on, because I don't think it would make sense for it to be in the water. That's not really how lighthouses work. And with that, I very quickly got started on the terraforming. The good news is, I like how it came out. The bad news is, I can't procrastinate getting materials any longer. Ugh, that boat looks really good. Okay, no more getting distracted. I proceeded to get distracted by trying to find a dripstone cave, which I simply could not do for some reason. I think I went in about a dozen caves before I gave up and went for other materials instead. It was also pretty cool because I found these cool flowers that I've never seen before, and these bushes too. But literally, how did I find a mushroom island before a dripstone cave? Oh, I also got confused somehow and convinced myself I didn't need 2 of the blocks I just got. So I kind of just stared at the camera. Yep. But turns out I did still need them, and I'm just stupid. Back to that dripstone. A few caves later, and nearly dying, I still have not found any dripstone, so I got this jungle wood instead, along with some other stuff. I don't know why I look at the camera here. After that, I went to the nether to get the most important item. This one basalt. Turns out it was a mistake and I didn't even need it. But I did eventually find some dripstone. And yeah, I can start the build now. I cannot see anything. It is so dark in there. There. Alright, that was super easy, and I like how it came out. Also, a good trick for squeezing in blocks into small spaces is make them your floor. I've got like 9 furnaces here. Well, 8. Now, don't ask what this is here for. I just think it kind of looks cool. Amazing. Oh god. I gotta sleep before mob spawn. I must say, this angle with the flower is very nice. Okay, well, I love how this came out. No, the power line doesn't make sense, and that's okay. I'm not gonna try to make it make sense. I just like it. But next, I do want to make the island a little bit more, full with some, like, trees and bushes and stuff. And during the time when I was looking for dripstone, I found these new blocks that I've never seen before, so I want to try to use them. Alright, well this is kind of what I wanted. This is actually really scary, and I don't think I prepared for this. But I'm down here for a reason. I'm kind of just tempted to run through this and see what happens. But, like, it also doesn't really help that I can't see much. Alright, I'm going for it. Oh. Wait, okay, I did find one. What are these, fortresses? Why are there so many diamonds? I'm getting distracted. Okay, I cannot see anything. I might have to turn shaders off. That made it so much worse, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so I just need to find a couple chests and just pray that what I want is in them. But it's kind of a rare object, so... yeah. You know what? I could also take these wool blocks here to help me out. Why did that set that off? My screen is 2 inches from my face. I cannot see. I think it's because of the glare in my room. I'm hoping you're not as blind as I am right now. That might have been dumb. Okay, but like worst case scenario, it spawns and then I just fly away. Okay, first chest. Yeah, no, it's not in here. I think just so I remember which chest I've done, I'm just gonna break them and leave a torch in its place. I've messed up. I must have spawned like 50 wardens just then. That's kind of what I wanted, but not quite. That looks quite dangerous. Please don't spawn. If bro starts to smell me, I'm gonna get... Oh. I found it. That took a lot quicker than I thought it would. Well, there's one more chest right next to me, and then I'm gonna dip because I don't want to push my luck here. Yeah, nothing good. Let's make a lot of these so I never have to do that again. I hope I have what I need for this. Okay, I definitely don't. Alright, time for the big reveal.
Wow.
Alright, before I leave for another 3 weeks, I have one last thing I want to do. One of the comments on my last video asked me to explain the names of my tools, and I actually haven't named all of them yet, so I'm gonna do that. Alright, here's the lineup. We got Jeep Wrangler, inspired by my favorite car. Marceline and Bubblegum, which are 2 of my favorite Adventure Time characters. Bo, I think this one's kind of self-explanatory. Martha, that's her name. This one is dedicated to my astigmatism. Shout out astigmatism. This one, honestly, not my best work. And this one's just kind of to shout out the dead bee I found in my raspberries last night. Shout out dead bee. Okay, that's kind of all I have today. I think you should go watch my other videos. And thank you for watching. Okay, bye.